with us in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends and... Northwestern ready to kick it off to get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Washington's offense will have the ball first. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads it left. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Sprinting away. Touchdown, Huskies. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Man, these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Northwestern's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Pressure coming. Firing deep. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Washington hoping to make this defense bow down in the red zone. They'll go to the ground. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll move the tight end. He'll keep it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Washington.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Florida Atlantic delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the American. Trust me when I say the party is on in Boca. Always fun to see two.
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Give to the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He'll pull it down and run. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. Northwestern will send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Finds his big tight end. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Really nice looking pinpoint throw there. And when I think back to Husky QBs, you think about Warren Moon, you think about Mark Brunell, the Heward brothers. What about Jake Browning? All made really good decisions. This guy, he's got a lot of arm talent, but he's also very smart.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Johnson looking to throw. He's got it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Williams. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Off play action on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
This offense has it with really good field position. Johnson wants to throw it. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Second down, he'll throw it. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
Hold.
So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Wants to fire on second down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal coming up. Trying to slam in. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back. In this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll start this drive going to the air. The safe call on the wide receiver screen.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period will be a second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Covey. He gets it beyond the marker, and it'll be a first down for Northwestern. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Reeder. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Grabbed behind the line, it's McNeil. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Northwestern will have to punt it away. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and lining up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Johnson looking to throw. Lets it go. Finds a man on the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw it. Shoots it to the left. Found a seam. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Tight end finds a soft spot. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Makes the grab. It's Williams. At the 20, he's got space. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
They'll run it on first and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this.